Hi guys, Crocheting Connect here. Today's video is going to be a really short one. I only have a couple of items to show you. I didn't really have much time for crochet this week. But the first item I have is my first major attempt at thread crochet. I made a bookmark. And this is what I bought the steel hooks for that I showed off in one of my previous haul videos. It didn't take me very long, but it was very difficult because I'm used to using regular yarn, of course, and with regular yarn you're not supposed to keep your tension too tight, but with thread crochet I find the opposite. I have to keep my stitches as tight as possible or else it'll just look all like loose and floppy and not very nice looking. So it was really difficult to keep my tension tight enough because the hook was so small and the yarn was so thin, and by the end of it my fingers were so sore. But I think it turned out all right. It's not the nicest finished product in thread crochet that I've ever seen, but it's decent for a first try, I think. I don't have the pattern for this. I found it online somewhere and I printed it off and then I lost the link. So I can't exactly share this. But in the original pattern they also had, they threaded, if you can see, there's 2 rows of holes down the middle of the bookmark here due to the shells that you crochet, and I think they had ribbon threaded through the holes, so like 2 strips of ribbon threaded through the whole bookmark, but I don't have ribbon that tiny, so I couldn't do that. So instead I made up a tassel. I did a braid and then a knot and just let it hang. It's a little too stiff compared to other bookmark tassels, but I think it turned out kind of cute anyways. So yeah, that's my first attempt at thread crochet. And the second item I have is a book cover with a built-in bookmark. It is crocheted right onto the cover, as you can see there. You crochet the front and the back separately, and then you attach them together via slip stitch, and then you just chain from there and make the bookmark. And the way the spiral is made is you just make, for as long as you want the spiral to go, you just keep making 4 double crochets in every stitch and it just naturally spirals. I don't understand how it does that, but it does that. So 4 double crochet in every stitch for as far as you want the spiral to go. And then when you want the spiral to stop, you just slip stitch in the rest of the chains. And so that was that. And the flower was not part of the original pattern. I just made that up myself and sewed it on. I do have an issue with this pattern though, because first you start off by making the pockets and then you just keep crocheting straight rows after you get the pocket deep enough. But when you start crocheting the rows, the first row says to do a decrease stitch, but then it makes it too short. As you can see here, it makes it too short to completely cover the book, so I have to keep stretching it, and I don't think there should be a decrease there. If I ever make it again, I'm not going to do the decrease because it just looks ridiculous. I don't know why the decrease is in there. Ideally, I would like to find a different pattern for a book cover. I don't know if I really like this pattern. I love the bookmark, but I don't know if I like this pattern. But if I do use this pattern again, I am not going to do the decreases. I also found this pattern online. I can't remember where. I think I still have the link. If I do, I'll put it down below. If you don't see the link down below, that means I couldn't find it. But I think I should still have the link saved somewhere. So I'll put that down below. And I think that's all I have to show you today. So hopefully I will have more than 2 items to show you next week. I'm trying to get more into the swing of things. I don't think I crochet enough. I want to crochet more. It's just a matter of making time. So again, I'll see you guys next week, and happy crocheting. Have a good weekend.